morning. Welcome to Doraville United.
Doraville United Elementary School is a magnificent and enjoyable place to learn. For example, if you get Ms. Virtual and Mr. McClure, you will have fun activities and you will be challenged every day, and you will always leave enlightened with a variety of learning opportunities.
We have a school-based health center in our building, whereas not only students, but faculty and staff and parents can utilize our school-based health center here at Doraville United Elementary School. Greetings. We're so excited today here at Doraville United Elementary School. Today is a momentous day in that we dedicate our school. We have not had a Doraville Elementary School since 1964, and today we're happy to open this state-of-the-art building that we're very, very proud of. We have over 697 energetic students that are prepared and ready for school, as well as a wonderful staff. Today has been very spectacular in that we had the superintendent of DeKalb County Schools, as well as the mayor of Doraville, elected officials, and honored guests to come to our school and grace our presence. We're very, very, very excited for Doraville United Elementary.
As you visit the new Doraville United today, be reminded that despite the challenges that we faced in our community and our world, we can continue to thrive, to shine, and press forward for our children and tomorrow's leaders to help them reach their fullest potential and realize their dreams.
Today is really exciting for me and long delayed. It's Dr. Berger knows, waiting to come here and have this celebration. The first Doraville School was actually founded in 1866, so over 100 years ago, to serve students in what were at that time living in a farming community. Over the years, Doraville's student population grew, and the Doraville School grew with it, until the school was finally closed in 1964 or 1972, depending on how you count it. But the facility was no longer appropriate. It was closed because the facility was no longer appropriate for the learning that the students at the time required. The bell that we're going to be dedicating comes from that original Doraville School and was the public address system of its day, used for telling students when the class was about to start and letting parents know when school was over for the day. When the school closed in 1972, the bell was placed in front of Doraville City Hall, and it makes me very happy that we're able to bring this piece of history back to the new Doraville United Elementary School, just down the road from where the original Doraville School was located, which is very close to the location of Doraville City Hall.
1, 2, 3.
It's not often that you get to see the fruit of your labor. You know, we work sometimes and you just don't always get to see it. So I am just elated to be here today with you all. I'm elated to see something tangible, something demonstratable that we can touch, that we, Board of Education, had a part in.
Namaste. Miranam Anahe, Apkanam Kiahe. That means my name is Anna. What is your name? Now more than ever, we need to be inspired and empowered to learn and think outside of the box. This school was built with a vision to serve students who achieve with excellence each and every day. I'd like to congratulate Doraville United on your new home. I'm excited that students will have the opportunity to learn in new ways, utilize new technology, and so much more. And to take a point of privilege, I would love to be invited once we're able to open the schools more to come see performances, have lunch, and get to know each of you better. I'd love to know your names. Thank you.
Good morning. This is an exciting day in DeKalb County School District. We're at the new Doraville United Elementary School that is state-of-the-art in every way possible. And we just left a state-of-the-art first in DeKalb County School District, our health clinic for our children. And so I'm standing here with my colleagues on the board, Ms. Pierce and Mrs. Hill, who represents this area, and I want them to bring greetings to you.
Hi, I'm board member Deidre Pierce, and I couldn't be more excited to be here. This has been an extraordinary experience, and I'm so thankful and so very looking forward to it expanding into other areas of the county.
I'm Anna Hill, District 1, and I'm so proud of this school. I'm so excited to see what happens down the road, and it's just been a joyous day. Thank you for including me.
We have about 10 locations around Metro Atlanta, and our number one objective is to expand healthcare access as far as possible so that people can have access wherever they are. And so this is our first school-based clinic, and we are so excited to be a part of it.
As a pediatrician, our ultimate goal is how do you maximize the well-being of children? But for me, for the past 30 years, I've understood that in order to do that, you have to maximize the academic achievement. Because education is a pathway out of poverty, education is a direct predictor of health. So even though I'm a pediatrician, I'm always going around the state talking about let's increase access. The ultimate goal is how do we maximize the academic achievement for our children.
And Dr. Veda Johnson said earlier that this venture was 3 years ago, started three and a half years ago, but I can remember almost as far back as 6 or 7 years when she's been asking for us to do something like this. So to see this come to full fruition is just a wonderful thing for me to see. And sitting in that auditorium with Dr. Berger reminded me of my school days and having a very similar principal and having the vision at 7 years of age to be a doctor. So it was very inspiring to see what he's instilling in these students, and we definitely will make sure that they are healthy. Thank you.
We did a lot of due diligence to select Doraville United as a site. We looked at the health disparities. We looked at how children could access health care. We looked at the needs of the families, and many of our families were working families who could not afford sometimes to take off and take their children to school. And I also want y'all to know that we had a lot of other places vetting, wanting to say, hey, look at me, look at me, look at me. But we stayed the course and we looked at data. Just so you know, we looked at zip codes, we looked at health issues, we looked at asthma rates. We looked at where diabetes was high. We looked at family needs. We looked at social work data. We looked at our school health data. And Doraville United was one of those areas that we felt we needed to address.
Good morning, good morning. We are so excited to be opening the very first school-based health center in the DeKalb County School District. I am excited to be here with Mr. Richard Boyd, who has been very instrumental in the design of this clinic, and Ms. Joanne Harris, who is our nurse coordinator, who has helped to get this off of the ground. You have no idea how excited we are. Yes. All right, Mr. Boyd, what we got?
All right. So again, yes, I'm also very excited to be part of this, to be part of the first school-based clinic in DeKalb County. It's a great facility, and I'm just really thrilled to be part of this. And this is the first. We have 5 more that we're working on. So this will be a great thing for the students at DeKalb.
And again, I thank you all for being here. This has been a process of a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication and commitment on behalf of Emory and McCura and also the DeKalb County School District. I am just delighted to be here, and thank you all for this honor to see this clinic center come to life. Thank you. Yay!
It takes a lot of work, and in fact, most people don't realize that this whole process started even earlier than they understand. Back in 2015, we first had a meeting between the administration of the school district and this ICE Foundation, which is the main supporter of the Whiteford Community Health Center. And it was there that we developed the idea that we really needed to have school-based health clinics to serve the students of DeKalb County. Through a very circuitous process involving issues that even seemed extraneous around things like annexation, we ultimately got to a place in which we were able to negotiate support for these clinics with Emory University and other institutions. And so I'm very proud of the work we've done, and also believe that this is a critical first step in meeting the needs of our students and their families.
Since the founding of our school, Dr. Berger really does believe in parent advocacy and listening to their voices. So since the beginning of the school, even through COVID, we had our parent roundtable, which our moms were part of, and they went ahead and they helped us hear the voices of parents in the community and needs in the community. Examples were we were putting information on Class Dojo, but parents weren't able to sign into Class Dojo because it was a new school. So we created a help desk in person that parents could come in and do that. Another issue that we had is that many of our parents, even though they speak Spanish, they don't know how to read and write it. So we started making videos to help families be able to understand the information that they needed to do and was being sent home. And this has been essential that these moms have given us, advocated for the community, and have also given us a voice to also relay information back to the parents through their WhatsApp groups, and also relaying to us questions that parents might not feel comfortable coming to the school and asking, but we hear it from their mouths, and we can go ahead and then proactively work with parents to go ahead and communicate with them on those certain issues. Sarai, would you like to share how the parent group has helped your community?
Sure. First, I tried to involve in a new school because I didn't know how it was going to work. So I approached first to the principal and said, I want to be there, close, to know how is it going to work. And then I saw the need that to have a communication with other parents. So I created a WhatsApp group for the parents, so we can help each other with communication from school, questions that they have that they don't have from school or that can call, so it's faster to communicate there between us, the parents, and to participate in the group at school with the principal and with the staff of the school. It's very useful because we know from firsthand who is in charge and what are they doing for our kids in their education. So it's very helpful, and we would like to have more parents to get involved.
Yes, and everything that we do, all the letters that are sent home, all the PAC meetings that we have, all the parent meetings we have, we run them in both languages, in English and Spanish, so that all parents have access to the information in dual languages. So that has been also very helpful. We love them. We would not be able to run this school without them. Dr. Berger strongly believes in community-based communication, and that has been such a great part of what's made Doraville so successful these last 2 years.
Good afternoon, I'm Cheryl Watson Harris, the very proud superintendent of the DeKalb County School District, and today I am here at the Doraville United School, elementary school, under the leadership of the fabulous, excellent, committed Dr. Jessie Berger. Today we had an opportunity to do our official ribbon cutting of this beautiful state-of-the-art facility that serves as a prototype for many of our new schools. But we were also able to have a ribbon cutting for our first school-based health center, that we know that we have to make sure that we provide wraparound services for our scholars so we can take care of their body and their mind. We can help them grow and make sure that they're healthy. And lastly, we had a wonderful donation of the original school bell from the original Doraville School that now will sit out in front of the beautiful Doraville United School. So this was a completely magical day. We are so excited about what we can do when we work together and we put the needs of our children first. So we thank Emory for your partnership, and we thank everyone who contributed to the success of today.